Hello, I'm Christy, and this is Positive X-Ploration. Today, I'm going to be talking about some fears or things that concern me that are coming this year in 2023 for me, and how I'm going to deal with them. And while I'm doing that, I'm at least going to attempt to take down the Christmas tree. It is January 7th, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm just gonna take ornaments off, and here, take this star off and put it away. This is my ornaments box down here. That's what I'm doing. So while I'm doing that, I'll be taking things off the tree.
Leave your limitations, live and go against them. Just let go and start up something new. Cause I know that what you planned out, everything that you built up, isn't what you want. And I know the life you're living isn't that fulfilling. Let me help you out.
So, things that are a little scary for me or concerning to me this year. The first thing, the number one thing, the biggest thing is I've mentioned before, and I have other videos about this, a couple of doctors in the last 5 years have uttered the words hysterectomy. I have the HPV virus. It's very, in my case, very aggressive. It just will not go away. I've been through everything else except a hysterectomy, I feel like. And I just got a second outpatient surgery to cut out more of my cervix to try to get rid of it. We're still not sure if it's completely gone or gone. I don't know. And I also, I'm supposed to get a checkup again this year to see where we're at. I'll have a new doctor this year because I relocated. That broke off, but I don't have to deal with it till next year, so. I guess if I'm okay for right now, I won't do it, but honestly, I don't see, I feel like I don't want to deal with this. The first time I got the LEAP surgery where they took out part of the cervix, I didn't have a problem for about 10 years. My doctor last year, after checking me, did another procedure to test and did a biopsy and everything, and she doesn't feel like it's gone this time. And I kind of don't really want, I'm turning 50 this year. I kind of don't want to be dealing with this when I'm 60 and 70 and so on anyway. I think it would be a more dangerous situation, really, being older. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just my assumption. I think getting it over with, getting it done is just what needs to happen. We'll see what they say. If they say everything's okay, I'm not going to be inclined to be like, yes, let's get a hysterectomy. But at the same time, I don't know. So anyway, I'm nervous about getting a hysterectomy. I'm nervous about it, obviously. I've never had a major surgery. I've only had outpatient, and oh my gosh, this is stuck on here. There we go. So this will be my first and hopefully only major surgery, if I have to do it, and I'm nervous about it, and I'm nervous about what that looks like at home, and if that happens, that might be this summer or in the fall, sometime like that, depending on the timing of everything. I'm going to see a regular doctor in a couple of weeks, and there's a women's clinic that was recommended to me by friends, and so I will probably go there. You know, I hate the little ornaments that have the circle, the thing. I prefer hooks because they get stuck and wound up, and I don't like it. I think that's all of these. Looks pretty full. The second thing, not really as scary, but it's in my mind. I've been, this whole time at my new job that I've been enjoying for the past 3 months, I've been in training, right? And now things are starting to get a little more real. And so, and we have big projects, big changes coming up in the next month. And I'm gonna get to see what things are really like, you know, as I do some, not just training, but some real world stuff. And I'm just like, how am I gonna do? Oh my gosh. Is this, you know, am I gonna be actually good at this, you know? Like I said, it's not a huge worry. I do think that I will be fine. There's still a lot to learn, as with any new thing that you do, but I am excited as well. I'm not just sitting here biting my nails and nervous and freaking out or anything. It's, you know, it's just a little bit of a concern as things start to get more real in my new job. I have one more left. Gotta find it. I think I broke one, actually. So maybe that's all of those. So now we're on to red. So the third thing, you know, it's very easy for me as an introvert to be pretty antisocial. And I hate to say antisocial. I don't really feel like I'm being antisocial. I'm just into myself, you know. Just, I don't reach out and talk to people. You know, during the pandemic and during the time I was in a position that I didn't really care if I was social with people, kind of out of practice with connecting with people, and opening up to people. I think I'm on a pretty good start with the team I'm with now. I have opened up some, as far as telling them things, you know, that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise if I weren't trying. Those are my fears, and I have a strategy, I think, for mitigating those fears. My strategy for mitigating the fears is to realize that, you know, I've been through stuff before, right? And I'm still here. I'm still doing well. I've made it through all kinds of challenges and changes, and medically, you know, I've been through the outpatient stuff before. And, you know, as a kid, I had seizures and all of that, and that had its own challenges. I forgot to mention one of the big fears about the hysterectomy too is the bill, right? I mean, yeah, I have insurance, but it's still going to be a lot. And that's not something that I really want to have to deal with because, you know, I just paid off my car loan and I just paid off my school loans, and it's just a little disheartening to have another thing instead of be free from that kind of deal for at least a little while until I need another car. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and at least I don't have to pay the car and the school loan and the medical, right? I mean, that would be worse. Retirement would be nice. Someday. Balancing stuff, there's always something happening, isn't there? You just gotta say to yourself, well, it's life and we do what we gotta do. Because there's another thing about this. I don't wanna die. Don't wanna die of cancer. So, you know, I've been through rougher financial situations and the like, so what I would prefer to do is retire and travel and, you know, not a whole lot, but here and there, you know, go see Europe a little bit for a minute, and not when I'm old, but, you know, within the next decade. That would be nice. I can handle this surgery, and I can handle financial issues. I think, you know, we all got bills we don't want to pay, right? I'll get to retire. It'll be fine. As far as my new job and how I'm going to do in the real part of the job, then, you know, the training's over, get out there and do it. I've made a lot of career changes, and guess what? I'm here. I made it through all of them, just like I was saying before. Did I make mistakes? Yes. But I learned. I made it through things I didn't think I was going to. I don't have too many concerns. We'll see how I feel about it in 6 months. As far as friends and social stuff, you know, 20 years ago, I had a large group of friends. When I lived in Kansas, we called ourselves the group because if we all got together at once, there would have been like 50 of us. I started hanging out with that group as a very socially awkward person because I'd always been socially awkward. I think I also have another video about being socially awkward. Just recently, yeah, because I think you notice it more when you go somewhere new. Oh yeah, I have those issues and I have to get these people used to. I've been in social groups before, I've come out of my shell before. I've done all these things before. It's just been a minute, and I think that's why I have a little bit of apprehension about the work thing and the social thing. And the surgery thing it is what it is. And if it's necessary, it's necessary. And everything's gonna be okay. That's what I have a positivity journal that I got for this year. And you know, it's just kind of a journal to write down my thoughts and daily affirmations and self-care stuff. And I think maybe I can link it in the description. I'll try to remember to do that. Got all the decorations off. Now I'm going to put the tree in its storage container thing. Can you see that? If you have any things that you are apprehensive about, anxious about, concerned, worried about, that are coming up in your life or may come up in your life, leave them down below. Let me know what you're doing to get through that, or anybody out there who knows more about how to do that can leave comments down below. I'm not an expert or anything. I'm just sharing what's going on with me as we explore together. Thank you for watching.